Hey everyone, happy weekend coming up. Just give you guys a minute to pop in here, say hello. Hope you are all well. Welcome to the weekend reading. Hey Toki, how's it going? Hello CM, hello Dolly. Good to see you guys. Awesome. All right, let's see. Wanted to get a little bit of a head start here. Hey Patty. Okay, let's see. I'm doing well, thanks. Good to hear you're hanging in there. Hey Anita. Hey Lonita. Yeah, we're all here. I'm doing great. Hope you guys are doing well too. Staying safe. Crazy times we're living in, but my YouTube and readings are not going to change. So we want to keep normalcy going, and this is what's going to happen here. Nothing's going to change here. All right, so give a couple more people a chance to pop in before I start the reading. You know I'm going to do the question portion after if anybody wants to get personal reading from me, $20 for 3 cards. So do a mini reading, or you can just pay the $10 and I'll just pull 1 card to answer a question. Hey Ravinder, good to see you. Hey Shell, thank you. Same to you guys. Oh, I just dropped my phone. Of course. My little stand here doesn't like to work. All right. So let's see. Hi, Dina. How are you? You guys can hear me okay? Hopefully. All right. Hopefully my phone will stay put. Okay, so we're going to do the weekend reading. We'll take a look at the person you're connecting with energetically, what their energy is, and then we're going to take a look at yours, see what the possible outcome might be, right? And so the reading is for the weekend, but you know, the energy can play out at any time, right? So let's get started. And I think I'm going to set this up on my table a little different so that you guys, I'm going to try it, see if you can see it a little bit better. All right, let's take a look. The person that you are connecting with, what is their love? Oh, energy this weekend. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, let me put this here and let's try it this way. All right, let's take a look and see now. Gosh, she says, I hope my dog is looking forward to a fun weekend. Okay. Hey, Luce. All right, so let's get started here. What's going on with the person you're connected to? What is their energy? What is happening? All right. Queen of Swords. So this person could be dealing with the Queen of Swords. You might be a Queen of Swords. They could be thinking about you. You could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they are in connection with someone. So if you this feels like a past life connection with this person, whether it's you or somebody else. I feel like your person is connecting with someone. Okay. That is what I feel, right? Somebody here, they're connecting with the Queen of Swords, or they're feeling the energy of like familiarity with the Queen of Swords. Okay. So whether that's you or another person, remember it's a general reading. I feel like, I don't feel like this is your person, even if they are an air sign. I feel like they are connecting possibly with another air sign, but whatever it might be over this weekend. Now let's take a look here. Excuse me. I'm just trying to clear out my lungs a little bit here lately. It's been a little congested. So, okay. They have the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Swords. There's a decision being made here with the Queen of Swords. All right. The energy here is, it feels to me like it's a friendship. That's how I feel. This is a friendship. Okay. Two of Cups is coming together in a friendly type of a way, right? It's not, it's like when two people first meet, and they recognize each other, they see each other, they maybe negotiate the friendship, they come to terms with what it is. So for some of you, they may have been connected in the past with an air sign that it seems to me that this connection is not going to go any further than friends. In fact, I even feel like your person is kind of moving away from this connection. It's like, well, nothing else really. Excuse me. I feel like they're both making this decision. I'm so sorry. Now, if this is you, I kind of feel like this is the energy. It just comes across to me like this person is just thinking of you as a friend. Okay. It's not necessarily bad, because the alternative is indifference, not wanting to even connect at all in any way. And I feel like the best that this person can arrive at with you or with somebody else is friendship. Does that mean it could progress? Does that mean it could turn into something else? It can mean that, but with the Six of Swords, it feels to me, and I'm not liking the glare, so I'm going to change it. It feels to me like your person is more so along the lines of, well, I think we have like a good connection, but I don't see it going anywhere. This is how I feel. This is kind of how I feel. So if you have someone that you're connected with who is, there's an air sign that that they're connecting with, and you have a concern, like, what is this relationship? I mean, this person and your person and the other person, there seems to be a very good connection, but it's mutual. It's not heavily romantic. There's no sexuality, there's no lust or anything. I feel like a decision is being made here that this is the best we can arrive at. We can visit if, when times change, we can both connect, travel, see each other, but it would just be like on a friendship basis. This is how it feels to me from them towards you and from them towards somebody else. Now, is that the best news? Well, it's really just, it depends on your situation. Now I want to look and see here. Why is this situation? But I feel like this is more so just saying, look, the best we can do together here is have a friendship, but I don't feel like this connection will stay as a friendship because of the Six of Swords. This feels to me more like time to move on. Okay. So it's like, okay, we just agree that this is the best that we can be or the best that we can do. And, I'm moving on. I'm not going to, I don't feel like this connection is going to grow any further than the Two of Cups. During this time, there is a past life connection. It does feel like there's an element of knowing this person forever, but something holds it back. So this is what I want to ask. Why is this connection why is it being held back to just this Two of Cups energy? Okay, could be the Eight of Pentacles is here. It could be because work gets in the way, work interferes. Can't be anything more than this, and of course you as a listener listening to this reading, of course, can make a decision on your own if you want to even continue to have a friendship with this person, or if you just want to let it go and move on, right? I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, it just makes me feel like work interferes in this connection. Somebody's either too busy, or that's an excuse that's being given, because honestly, when somebody truly loves you, nothing gets in the way of that. So I also think that maybe there was an element of at one time putting the effort in, but this is the best that we can arrive at, is the message that I'm picking up. So again, let's take a look at this Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands can represent partnership and a decision. It also tells me that you guys, if you were gonna have like this person feels like if we had a work relationship, that would be great. But they don't want, I don't feel like they want to have like a romantic, emotional connection, not a deep one, just a friendly, affectionate, work together kind of thing. Because there is something here with you and this person. They feel there is something. They feel like you're their best friend, or they feel like they can tell you anything, or they can come to you with their problems. You give them good insight. You are very nurturing and you're caring. Okay. So this person, I think that they knew somewhere along the lines that you wanted more, that you wanted to be like either married or a committed partnership with them. And I think that they just kind of made this decision because of the Four of Wands that that's not what they wanted. Maybe this has already happened, or maybe this is just, newly occurring. Because they kind of view you as being a bit standoffish and a bit cold, right? Because that's what the Queen of Swords in this deck, she's got all this blue. She's got that ice. She's like the ice queen. So I don't know if you have walls up or you just, they connect with you because you give them good guidance, you give them good advice, you're very sharp, you're very clear about things, you know what's going on, no matter what your sign is. But they also view you as perhaps this is the best that it could be, is just to be, friendship or work partnership kind of thing. But I will tell you, I do think when I look at this card, I do feel like they did consider a commitment with you or marriage, that kind of thing. I think that was on the table for them. So let's take a look at the Six of Swords. I don't usually clarify the Six of Swords, but I don't usually clarify the minor arcana, but I just kind of feel, and then I'm going to do the Queen of Swords. So the Six of Swords, why move away? Three of Wands is here. I feel it's so strange. I don't think it doesn't feel to me like they really want to move away from this connection. I feel like they've been thinking about it for a long time, and they really don't. And just remember, this could be reversed. I never thought to tell you guys that, because even though we're looking at the person here that you're connected with, if this resonates more for your energy, looking at your person, there's a good chance that this could be reversed. So I want you to take that in consideration. So I feel like this person was thinking, had this on their mind for a while about what to do about this situation. They were kind of struggling because these are two different cards. It's like, do I face my fears and move on with the Six of Swords, go into the light, or do I just sit here and wait? So whether it's you or the other person, the energy here is like, I do feel there's still a bit of confliction happening here, because there's an energy of them moving away from this and not wanting to dive even deeper, but at the same time questioning whether or not they should be doing this. I feel like, let me take a look at your energy coming. You're coming through here as the Queen of Swords, no matter what sign you are. This is what I feel. Let's take a look and see why. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this person was just not ready to get into this full working thing together, business, partnership, partner in crime, commitment, marriage, because marriage has a business aspect to it as well. Your finances are all tied up. I think you wanted that perhaps, and they knew that, and they did consider it, but they just, for some reason, they just couldn't do it. I think that your person, there is an element that they feel like maybe they did put in effort, maybe you didn't. or they don't, even if you did, they don't feel like it was enough for them. That happens sometimes. You're dating and you just kind of see like the compatibilities off, the past life relationship thing. It can be very confusing because you connect on a soul level and you feel like you know one another, but there's outside and external circumstances sometimes that make it that the relationship's not compatible. It could be that, or just, you connect on a soul level, but then somebody's got a sick mother at home that they're trying to take care of and doesn't have the free time to be, and I feel like if someone truly loves you, those things become overlooked. I don't really feel like your person was crazy, like head over heels in love with you. I feel like they care and that they did consider a connection, but it feels to me like you it it just wasn't all there for them. Or I was going to say blocking, but I'm not picking up any blocking energy from them here with these cards. However, if they do pull in the Queen of Swords, like if you were kind of blocked yourself a little bit with this person, then they might have blocked back. So then, it takes two to tango. So I feel like that energy might have been playing out here. Let's take a look and see what is going on with you in regards to this connection. Sometimes I will tell you guys the Two of Cups can be the friends with benefits thing as well. So this person might have just been in it for that, in it to win it, might have just been, and somewhere along the line, I think that they did consider having something more with you because they were catching some feelings here, but they put blockages, work, career stuff, their own emotional blockages in the way to have it go the distance. But I do feel like it's somewhere along the line, they did contemplate, they did think, they did try to understand how they were feeling, because I'm picking up that there were some emotions towards you, enough for them to consider, is this my person? But it seems to me like they just wouldn't go for it. So let's take a look. Let's take a look for you. Okay. Religious factors. There's blockages here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I feel like some of you were just not willing to settle for this connection. And that might have been, why you kind of had that Queen of Swords energy, like something about them. They might have been a little bit wishy-washy, because it feels to me like, okay, maybe they considered and talked or communicated with you about progression in the relationship or marriage or getting exclusive or things like that. But then they were standoffish. So a lot of mixed messages. I feel like when I get the religious factors card, there's an influence happening here in this connection on your side. It's like you have some kind of like set standard that you would not compromise yourself for with somebody. Okay. So it may be like a religious belief, a moral belief, your spiritual beliefs, things like that. If this person, was trying to connect with you and being a friends with benefits and then telling you all along the lines that they wanted more when they really didn't, or they were communicating with you, they wanted more when they really didn't, or they were confused and whatever their blockages were. I feel like for you, if you walked away from this person, you did it because you did what was best for you and your beliefs and what you want for yourself, right? I kind of feel like, I have to be honest with you, like, I know this is for the weekend coming up, and this could be predictive. If you haven't walked away from this person, you might actually decide to finally do it. And with the Three of Wands, I feel like their energy is like of confusion, and they're going to be waiting for you to come back. Even though they're not giving anything, I feel like they're going to be looking for you, or, because I feel like almost as if, like, you see how he's staring at that light? I feel like they're looking online, or they're stalking you, or watching your social media if you have it, or looking at text messages and trying to figure out where they went wrong. Because I don't know. I feel like, did you put, like, the kibosh down on this person? Look, you've got the Fool card. So you basically I see you this weekend. If you haven't done it already, you're out of here. You're in this place of, like, I'm ready to jump. You might be standing on the edge of this cliff this weekend and just saying, "I'm ready to just go and, let the chips fall where they may," you know? I think you're kinda doing something different here than you usually do with this person. Let's take a look and see what else is going on for you. Yeah, the sun. Wow. So we do have Aquarius, we have Leo energy. Here you are. You're riding off into the sunset. I just feel like you have a sense of unsurety, not sure if you should. It feels like it's the right thing to do for you because you want more than just the friendship. You want more than just the friends with benefits. Even though a connection was made and you felt like you've known this person forever, it's unfulfilling. I mean, listen, it's like all minor arcana cards on their side. Okay. All minor. So these are not major things. It's not major for them. But for you, it's major. For you, the love and the relationship and the things that you want are very serious. It's very serious. It's major for you. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. What is going on? See? Major arcana. Yeah, you must have been in some kind of toxic situation. And then this devil energy, that's Capricorn energy, this devil energy is kind of like, it's still lingering a little bit this weekend, even though you're kind of like trying to get your freedom and do what you need to do for yourself. The toxicity of this connection lingers. And that's okay. It's going to take probably a little while for that to dissipate from your heart. Page of Swords. I think there's this part of you that wants to communicate with your person and tell them some business. Is what I think. I think you want to tell this person, you want to tell them off, you want to strike them down, you want to lash out with the Page of Swords. You just want to cut because you might feel a sense of hurt. For some of you, this person maybe put you in a position to where you had to walk away. Maybe they didn't end something with you, and they wouldn't end it with you, but they didn't give you anything while they had you there. So it's like kind of wanting their cake and eating it too. Right. And I sense this, you want to fight this toxic energy, but it's not just this person, but the toxicity that's left. Over the weekend, you're probably going to feel a bit conflicted, right? Because you're going to be in heaven and hell at the same time over this weekend. You're making a huge change over this weekend. You're taking a big, bold step. There's risk involved. There's consequences involved. You're going to have to lose something, but it's it's a cautionary risk, but it's necessary. But there's also an element here, you want to fight this devil energy, this toxicity that might be left within you, or that you're currently dealing with this weekend going through. But, the page cannot fight the devil. The page cannot stand up against the devil. There has to be a different way for you. And the sun is the light. You have to stay in the light. The only, it's like, what do they used to say? Vampires don't come out during the day, right? This person that you're connected with, there's like a vampire energy to this connection. It's sucked you dry to some degree, and it's still kind of there lingering. And the only way to fight this devil energy is to get into the light, get into the positive warm, glowing light, because the devil does not come up from underground. He cannot survive above ground. And you've been underground with this connection to some degree. And that's why I feel like this factor. Some of you have forgotten maybe a level of your beliefs, or you've let them slide a little for this person who is conflicted. You know, God is never conflicted about you. He knows who you are, and he knows what your strengths and your weaknesses are, and he knows that you can get through anything. You know, I don't know who you're trusting, who you're, you could be praying to a crystal, or praying to the universe. I don't care what you're doing, but the universe, God, whatever you're going through with a particular situation with someone, it's not enough that this person gave you only a little bit of consideration that you might have settled for them to say, I'll think about it. F you. I feel like for you, you're not worth a think about. Because when the person who really wants to be with you, and that person really loves you, and we talk about this all the time, I have conversations about this all the time with people, the person who loves you, the one who's for you, will never have to think twice about your connection. The person who's just, if you're dealing with a man who really loves you, or who's feeling that energy, it doesn't take him years. He feels it right away. Even when he's busy, even while he's working, he won't put you aside. He'll say, yep, I'm in the middle of right now. That's fine. I'll still talk. I may not be text every 5 seconds, but you got me. You never have to worry about that. So you were dealing with some kind of toxic person. Maybe there was addictions, could have been addictions self. Codependency could have been playing out within you that you're trying to overcome, or holding on to an idea or a false hope in a relationship with this person. This person may have come across, made you feel like he's known you for, and put you in that place, like, the old saying, I never met anything like